Alright, today I'm going to sanitize the fresh water tank and the lines. There's my system, but I have an issue because that's turned where it should drain, but it never has worked. So something's up in there. I'm going to take that off and see if I can get it to unplug. If not, I'm parked at a Lowe's center. Not sure if you can see that. And I'll go in and get a new one. I'd like to hook it up like Michael Bracewell did. I'll put a link to his video for you. But let's see if we can get this thing off. Well, actually, it did come off quite easily. And I was afraid I'd strip that nut if it was in there real tight, because it looks like PVC valve is off. And I did notice some sediment come out, because the valve seems to be draining now. So I just dumped out the water, just fresh water on the sill. Alright, that's interesting. I found the way that it's on and then it's off. So it appears that to drain, I have to turn this valve, which is pretty tight, over 90 degrees, and it drains. So, although I'd like to have a much bigger drain holes here, because this would take a long time with a full tank of water. I don't have much in it. I had maybe a gallon and a half, maybe 2 gallons. So let's go in and see if they have a bigger valve anyway while I'm here at Lowe's. Well, I decided just to go ahead and get a plug, 1/2-inch plug, and a little bit more Teflon tape. Never know when you're going to use it. So this will come out full blast. Now it's going to work for what I do. I only drain it about once a year or 2 years, and I'll just put a bucket under there and make sure most all the water's out. Not worried about it. Okay, we're going, got the plug in there. It won't go all the way in. It's a little too long, and there's a stopper in there, but I put some Teflon tape on it and snugged it up by hand. We'll just check to make sure it doesn't leak. Now, come on up a little ways. What I'm going to do is the easy way to put this. I'm going to put about 2 or 3 tablespoons of Clorox into the hose. I've run some water through it, and the easiest way to get this in here. It's about 3 tablespoons. And go ahead and put my filler on for the freshwater connection. Make sure I have it turned off, and then I'm going to have Linda turn on the water. We're going to put about 10 gallons of water in here into the freshwater tank. I'm going to drive it around a little while, slosh it good, run some water through the pipes with the water pump until I smell chlorine and I know it's in there, and let it sit for a while. Okay? Okay, so I got about 10 gallons of water in there. How do you know I got 10 gallons? Well, I'm on a slope, but if you look underneath at those tanks, you can tell it's about 1/4 full of water. And so I'm going to drive around just a little bit. I'm going to make a block or 2, and then I'm going to go down to the city park and just run some water through those lines until I smell Clorox, and that's going to be good for a while. Ran a little water already through the kitchen sink here, and I could smell some chlorine coming through. It's got to fix that drip. So that one's okay. The hot water has a little air in the tank, so I'll run just a little bit through that line. Really don't need to run much, just until you smell chlorine coming through. There we go. Get some And we'll run the old shower head here a little bit. Kind of hard to do this with one hand, but we'll turn her on. Okay. Got a clean, see mosquito down there. Yep, I can smell some chlorine there. No chlorine. It's good for everything. I'm still using my old shower hookup. That's the Oxygenics one right there. Okay. That baby closed up. Run a little bit through our spool line here. We'll get that going. Medic 300. This is not the new 310. If it ain't broke, I'll fix it. Shouldn't be enough. It really doesn't take a whole lot to run through these. Run water through these systems. So I never use the outside shower. I'm not going to worry about it. Turn the water pump off. We've got chlorine in all the lines now. Whoops. Oh, I just bought one of these to keep hair. You can buy two of them. One little bitty one to go inside there. And then there's one that comes with it that actually fits the shower. Just perfect. So, and of course, we use those in our both sinks. No food particles go down. So I'm going to drive it to a spot, let it sit about 4 or 5 hours. I'm going to drain the tank, fill it up again, run water through, and if it takes a couple of rinses, I'll do that till we don't smell any chlorine. That's about as simple as it gets, guys.